A smooth touchdown.
You might have heard some hushed ramblings this week about a certain $1.6 trillion online retailer that's about to accept Bitcoin as payment. Something about Amazon, something about digital currency, something like that. Then they denied it, but let's get you prepared anyway. In this video, we're going to tell you all about how Amazon may be starting to accept crypto and what you need to know. While Amazon is the world's largest online retailer and a prominent cloud services provider, they don't allow you to pay for orders using cryptocurrency yet. There are ways around that, but that won't be necessary for much longer, as the company has hinted that it's gearing up to start accepting cryptocurrency as a valid form of payment. Since the job listing for a digital currency and blockchain product lead by Amazon was recently discovered, along with wording suggesting cryptocurrency payments were heading to Amazon, the company has denied such claims. Quote, "Notwithstanding our interest in this space, the speculation that has ensued around our specific plans for cryptocurrency is not true," said a spokesperson for Amazon. "We remain focused on exploring what this could look like for customer shopping on Amazon." Although this statement doesn't rule out Bitcoin payments coming to Amazon eventually, for now at least, it's not a feature we should expect to see rolled out. No one is sure how quickly this could happen, which cryptocurrencies Amazon will decide to accept, or if there will be any limits on how and when cryptocurrency can be used. That's clearly going to be the job of the product lead to figure out when Amazon finds the right person. News reports about the listing triggered a sudden spike in the price of Bitcoin and other currencies, which didn't fall back down to earth after the company's denial. Bitcoin is up about 25% since Friday, when Insider first reported the job posting. But the fact that the world's largest retailer is exploring crypto has big implications for the often hard to access market. Interest from Amazon is read as a signal that the digital coins could one day graduate from fringe investments to everyday financial tools like cash and credit cards. Millions of Americans own at least some Bitcoin. Their use in day-to-day transactions, though, is still mostly a gimmick. Just 3% of consumers reported using Bitcoin to make digital payments in 2020, up from 2% 2 years earlier, according to Forrester Research. That could change if Amazon started accepting cryptocurrency. The company could set the standard for others to follow, as it did years ago with 2-day shipping. Billions in quarterly revenue might conceivably become billions in crypto transaction. Could it happen? There are plenty of reasons Amazon would want to expand into cryptocurrencies. Right now, there's more than $1.55 trillion held in various digital currencies, some of it just waiting to be exchanged for products. Amazon sees more than $1 trillion burning a hole in people's pockets, said Richard Crone, CEO of the payments consultancy Crone Consulting. The real story is that this is being talked about. Yes, Amazon, like every major e-commerce provider, is regularly evaluating the pros and cons of accepting digital currencies. Yes, they're denying for now, but to us, it seems inevitable that Amazon will be working with some form of cryptocurrency, perhaps their own, and when they do, many others will follow suit. If your business is in the e-commerce world, this will become an important consideration for you as well. Cryptocurrency is a form of payment that can be exchanged online for goods and services. Many companies have issued their own currencies, often called tokens, and these can be traded specifically for the goods or services that the company provides. Think of them like arcade tokens or casino chips. You'll need to exchange real currency for the cryptocurrency to access the goods or services. The job listing was, "You will leverage your domain expertise in blockchain, distributed ledger, central bank digital currencies, and cryptocurrency to develop the case for the capabilities which should be developed, drive overall vision and product strategy, and gain leadership buy-in and investments for new capabilities." Regardless of the fluency in corporate jargon, the ad didn't actually explain what kinds of products this product strategy would be concerned with. So a number of esteemed news outlets covered the exciting job ad, like Business Insider, who went with, "Amazon may soon allow users to pay in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin," for its headline. To be generous, it was a bit of a leap, but it's understandable though, particularly as Amazon had put out a press statement saying they were inspired by the innovation happening in the cryptocurrency space, and were exploring what this could look like on Amazon. It's not the first time we've seen such speculation either. Back in 2017, we had a very similar headline after Amazon registered 3 crypto-related domain names. But some news outlets went further. One managed to get someone very much in the know to confirm that Amazon was indeed about to accept crypto as payment. Amazon definitely lining up Bitcoin payments and tokens, confirms Insider, was City AM's headline, in a piece which explained that the high street destroyer would be accepting Bitcoin payments by by the end of the year. The story sent Bitcoin moonward, although we suspect that there were also some forces tethering Bitcoin's price action that day. After all, the insider in question let a whole lot off their chest. This isn't just going through the motions to set up cryptocurrency payment solutions at some point in the future. This is a full-on, well-discussed, integral part of the future mechanism of how Amazon will work, she told City AM. It begins with Bitcoin. This is the first key stage of this crypto project, and the directive is coming from the very top, Jeff Bezos himself. It's almost as if the person who cooked this up had forgotten that Jeff Bezos is no longer the CEO of Amazon. Sure, he might still be the executive chair, but that doesn't give him the power to make such a big structural change to its payment system. And wouldn't that just serve to undermine new CEO Andy Jassy so soon after his appointment to the top job? Poor Andy. The story also suggested other cryptos like Ethereum, Cardano, and Bitcoin Cash might soon be accepted as payment. Anyway, Amazon quickly denied the City AM story, sending the price of Bitcoin back below 40,000. But rather than correcting the piece, City AM, or its Crypto AM arm specifically, doubled down. It published another piece on Monday that seemed to be some kind of crypto roundup, with the same insider quotes as well as some fluff about institutional investors showing interest. Then on Tuesday, Crypto AM's editor, James Bauer, published another piece under the headline, "Everyone's an expert as long as they are anonymous." It never gets old to see when self-interest and attention-seeking takes over the narrative. In response to Amazon publicly advertising to recruit folks with blockchain and cryptocurrency experience, Crypto AM editor Darren Parkin reached out to an Amazon insider who verified his identity, employment status, and is a 100% solid source. We guess we'll have to wait and see what comes of all this, but an FT Alphaville insider tells us that with the idea that Amazon, a company with 1.3 million employees, would hire just one person to deal with the small matter of accepting Bitcoin for the many millions of dollars of sales that go through its site every single hour, and manage to get all that up and running before the end of the year, feels like a bit of a stretch. Cryptocurrencies let you buy goods and services, or trade them for profit. Here's more about what cryptocurrency is, how to buy it, and how to protect yourself. Cryptocurrencies work using a technology called blockchain. Blockchain is a decentralized technology spread across many computers that manages and records transactions. Part of the appeal of this technology is its security. More than 10,000 different cryptocurrencies are traded publicly, according to CoinMarketCap.com, a market research website. Cryptocurrencies continue to proliferate, raising money through initial coin offerings, or ICOs. The total value of all cryptocurrencies as of August 4th, 2021 was more than $1.6 trillion. The total value of all Bitcoins, the most popular digital currency, was pegged at about $740 billion, regaining some ground from recent price lows. The best cryptocurrencies for now have to be Bitcoin at $740 billion, Ethereum at $315.4 billion, and Tether at $62 billion. You also need to be sure of the creator and the currency's policies. It can take a lot of work to comb through this information, but you see, the more detail that it has, the better chances you are. But even legitimacy doesn't mean the currency will succeed. That's an entirely separate question, and that requires a lot of market savvy. Just having cryptocurrency exposes you to the risk of theft, as hackers try to penetrate the computer networks that maintain your assets. One high-profile exchange declared bankruptcy in 2014 after hackers stole hundreds of millions of dollars in Bitcoins. Those aren't typical risks for investing in stocks and funds on a major US exchange. There's no question that they're legal in the United States, though China has essentially banned their use, and ultimately whether they're legal depends on each individual country. Also, be sure to consider how to protect yourself from fraudsters who see cryptocurrencies as an opportunity to bilk investors. As always, buyers beware. Despite the inherent risks, cryptocurrencies and the blockchain industry are consistently growing stronger. Much needed financial infrastructure is being built, and investors are increasingly able to access institutional-grade custody services. Professional and individual investors are gradually receiving the tools they need to manage and safeguard their crypto assets. While the success of any cryptocurrency project is not assured, if a cryptocurrency achieves its goals, then early investors could be richly rewarded over the long term. If buying cryptocurrency seems too risky, you can consider other ways to potentially profit from the rise of cryptocurrencies. You can buy the stocks of companies such as Coinbase, Square, and PayPal. While investments in these companies may be profitable, they don't have the same upside potential as investing in cryptocurrency directly. If Amazon might do it, would you consider it? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.